Today we are going to study about the enzymes. First of all, what are enzymes? So these are the biological catalysts which increases the rate of a reaction. And how it increases the rate of the reaction? By lowering the activation energy of reaction. So for example, there are substrates. For example, there is substrate 1 and substrate 2, and it is giving rise to one product, right? So what happens, there is some kind of energy which is required to convert substrate 1 and 2 to the product, right? So what happens, enzyme acts over here. It lowers down the activation energy and increases the rate of this reaction. Clear? Now the term enzyme was given by a German scientist Coenzyme in 1878. Clear? So now we will discuss about the other words which having similar name to the enzyme, and we will study that how these are different from the enzyme, right? So first of all, if we talk about enzyme, so it is having two parts. One is the protein part, clear, and another one is non-protein part, right? Now this protein part is known as Apoenzyme, clear? And this non-protein part is known as cofactor, right? And to become the enzyme active, so that enzyme can work, so that it increase the rate of the reaction, it does require two components, apoenzyme and cofactor, which are protein and non-protein part of the enzyme, and these are collectively known as Holoenzyme. Clear? Now there are a couple of conditions, right? If we talk about cofactor, let's say there could be two possibilities. It could be metal ion, right? Or it could be a organic molecule. If it is an organic molecule, then it is known as coenzyme. Yeah. And there is another term which is generally used in relation with the cofactor. Sometimes what happens, that this cofactor bound tightly to the enzyme or protein part, right? In those conditions, it is hard to remove this part without damaging the enzyme. So in those conditions, this part is known as prosthetic group. So every time when term is used as prosthetic group in relation with the enzyme, then that means we are talking about the cofactor, and it is bound tightly to the protein part of the enzyme, which is also known as apoenzyme. Clear? So I hope these terms are clear to you guys. Thank you very much. If you have any question or any query, you can write down here in comment.